Another day of rain, lightning, and strong winds as monsoon season rolls on in southern Nevada. Thanks for joining us. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. Today's storm moved right through the entire valley, and for some neighborhoods, this was now the second time getting soaked in the last 24 hours. Ted Florendo kicking off our team coverage with what's ahead now for the rest of the week. Ted.
Hey guys, time lapse from earlier today taken by John Langler. Look at that. Passed through from the south. You can't see through that rain because it was coming down in moderate to even heavy amounts at times. Look at our rain tallies today. So we had rain this morning, rain this afternoon around our 7 o'clock hour, 6:30 hour. Anthem picked up 3/4 of an inch. McCarran not too far behind at 3/10. Springs Preserve and Wetlands Park also getting some decent amounts there. Nothing really for the north part of the valley, as most of that rain really favored right here the south and midsection of the valley, and then sort of died out and fizzled out as it made its way up towards the north. So here are our current temperatures right now: 76 degrees. Your humidity 79%. It feels like it. 70. What are we in Florida? 79%. Your 24-hour change, a degree warmer than yesterday. Now, there are no storms over the valley. In fact, storms have been winding down all across the region, even with that humidity. But could we see some again tomorrow? And will we see improvement in that humidity? Details all coming up in your most accurate forecast. Dee, over to you.
Ted, thank you. In Henderson, a 12 and 14-year-old swept away while playing in a drainage channel. This was an Anthem. Henderson police say the boys were pushed downstream before firefighters caught up to them and got them out. Both expected to be okay, but this is a reminder to stay out of those channels and washes, especially during thunderstorms.
While the rain passed through Las Vegas rather quickly, other parts of southern Nevada really got hit hard. Places like Pahrump facing some dangerous driving conditions.
These are telephone poles floating down the road. Come on. Come on, buddy.
Unfortunately, those flooded roadways were just some of the ways the storms have impacted that community. Madison Kimbrough continues our team coverage from Pahrump, where some say they haven't seen a downpour like this in years.
Damage in Pahrump is extensive, from heavy flooding to uprooted trees like the one that you see right here in this neighborhood.
It woke me up about 10:30, the thunder, lightning flashing all around.
Tom Wilcox recalls the intense storm from Sunday into Monday afternoon. He says the rainfall was so loud he was worried his windows would shatter. And as for the flooding, this is video he took of his street. He says he didn't dare leave the house, but saw some cars try to make it through.
It was up about this far in our driveway. It's probably a foot deep in the road. Yeah, just flowing. Over
at the Pahrump Valley Speedway, owner Chad Broadhead said it's been years since he's seen this amount of flooding, and unfortunately the damage will cost him.
And we just put a whole new surface on this racetrack just a month ago, which cost a few $1,000s to do, and now it's all washed out, so we got to redo it again. And then as you can see behind me, you can see anywhere from 6 to 12 feet of water in both our lower pit parking and our racetrack.
So what's next for the Speedway? Broadhead says at this point it's a waiting game.
We cancel our races for a while. We start back in and do a complete cleanup. We try to fix our buildings.
As for the damage, you can see the cleanup has begun, and the owner of this home says it could have been much worse. He's just happy that his roof is still intact. Reporting in Pahrump, Madison Kimbrough, 8 News Now.
Parts of Henderson still cleaning up from that microburst that hit Thursday at Arroyo Grande Park. Some of the softball fields closed because the fence was damaged. This is video from last week. Also, the BMX track and dog park are closed because of the flooding. Anyone who goes to the dog park should be careful as crews do continue to clean up that general area.